My brother, in a massive, massive way, knocked out NBA person Nate Robinson. What do you say now? NBA what? NBA what? I feel bad. I feel bad because this super athlete, ex-NBA star, retired athlete, came in to box Jake, and he started it, I think. I think he called Jake out, started chirping, and, swore he was going to put the hands on him, and got knocked out in one of the most vicious ways probably in 2020. I can't believe it.
Demolished.
I can't believe it.
Made every other YouTube boxing knockdown, shot, punch look like child's play.
Didn't matter.
Jake came on the show and told us that he was going to bounce Nate off the canvas a
God,
basketball.
He did. Told him. He
did that.
He told his kids.
I mean, his body hit the ground and bounced up like some sort of limp human penis. Just hitting the ground, a flaccid, decomposing body on the ground. I've never seen something so violent and visceral in a boxing ring before.
Deepest thoughts is when you're brushing your teeth at night, and I kept replaying this shit in my head, and I leaned over, and I was like, okay, if I just let my body just fucking hit the ground from this angle, that shit will fucking hurt,
No,
bro.
because he was out the moment Jake made contact with his button.
Yeah.
And so you go to the ground slumped. He stayed slumped for 2 to 3 minutes. It's like one of those knockouts where you're like, is he alive? It was one of those knockouts. I literally was standing there, I'm like, oh, my brother just killed a man.
Yeah, it was wild.
And he told us he was going to do it. I was going to tweet before the fight, y'all about to witness a murder, but I didn't because I didn't want to put that energy out there. But the after effect of this boxing match is insane. My brother, overnight almost, because of the way in which he performed, has become probably one of the most paid prize fighters on the planet.
Hold on now. What's that?
Probably one of the most highest paid prize fighters on the planet. Think about it. Think about how many people are going to tune in to his next fight to watch Jake either get knocked the fuck out or watch him try to do it again.
Well, the highest paid prize fighters on the planet make, 50 to 75 million a fight?
Well, what's a prize fighter?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you right now. What do you consider?
I'd say Jake Paul's a prize fighter. I would.
But how can he be one of the highest paid prize fighters if he's not making what the highest paid prize fighters make?
Because I'm asking you who's the highest paid prize fighter, Mike. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say a name.
What would it be, like Fury?
Oh, you mean the boxers? The real actual boxers whose career is dedicated to being a boxer?
Yeah.
Sure.
What's
a prize fighter, Mike?
What does that mean?
You go and you put on a show. It's an exhibition match / real match.
Jeff's saying the heavy boxers are prize fighters as well. I'm sorry. I'm just having a little trouble with the terminology. Go ahead.
No, fuck you. Yeah, you're right. Jake ain't shit. Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
That's not what I'm fucking saying.
It is what you're saying. Fuck you. I'm saying he did a great job, and his stock went up. His stock went up, dude. After
Floyd
the fight.
McGregor, Jake.
What are you saying?
Okay, go on.
There's
no
no
way
way
about to be a fight here.
There's no way a Paul brother would fight someone like
Floyd
Mayweather, right?
All right, go on.
Insane. But poor Nate Robinson. You know why? You know why it was so bad? You know why?
The memes.
The fucking ref. The ref. I'm telling you.
Should he have stopped
He should have stopped it after the first knockdown. I rewatched the fight, and even when it happened, I was like, oh, he's out. So he got hit in the back of the head. This spot will make you go dark for a second. You go dark for a second, you forget where you are, and you come to. But the ref counted like this. 1, 2,
2.5.
3. So slow. Then when he got up, he gave him an extra 10 seconds. It should have stopped there. You could see in Nate's face, there was no coming back. And then he got knocked down a second time again. Man, having to get up from that. Nate's tough for doing it, but you should have stayed down, because having been that delirious in that state, being knocked down twice, probably not really knowing maybe where he was or the technique that he was going to try to use in the next 15 seconds, because that final knockdown, Jake threw a combination, got him right on the button, and the man, I mean, look at the memes. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Are you kidding me? The poor guy.
NBA.
There's a Nate Robinson. There's a hashtag Nate Robinson challenge. People are just laying on the ground. Look at Nate Robinson, November 28th, 22. That was him. Look at this, page 379 on Pornhub. My meat. Oh no, the Michael Jordan crying me. He never saw it coming. And then this one, the toys in Toy Story when they hear Andy coming in the room.
Oh no.
It's Buzz Lightyear, Woody, and Nate. No, Simba.
That's the best one. Dad, no.
We've talked about it, us YouTube boxers. I'm going to turn you into a meme. But it didn't happen with any of us. Poor Nate.
He actually got memed.
He got memed.
He got memed hard.
And all the celebrities, man, Steph Curry was chirping at him. Snoop Dogg's reaction when he got knocked, he went, "Oh, Lord.
Steph Curry's reaction
Have mercy."
Steph Curry's reaction was hilarious. He said, Nate Robinson said, I'm going to shock the world.
Oh, no.
Steph Curry said, I see no lies. After that.
No.
So where do you go from here? Because the super athlete, right?
Yeah.
3-time NBA dunk championship. Guy who played basketball. Great.
Yeah.
Has been reduced
Decimated.
to being that dude who got dropped by a YouTuber. Jake tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Anyone who knows boxing tried to tell you. I don't care how good of an athlete you are. I don't care how many street fights you've been in. Boxing is still very much a sport with strategy, with technique. You can work as hard as you want, but in 5 months, if you've never boxed before, you're not going to be able to pull it off on a stage that big. You're just not able to. Jake's been doing this for 3 years, YouTuber or not.
That's a long
People
time.
are going to
Long
learn.
training.
You got to stop underestimating the kid. And I think we saw it. That's the lesson to be learned here. Like, to all the athletes, I don't see him saying shit now. Austin McBroom, yo, where's he at? He hasn't said a fucking word after this fight.
Why did Nate Robinson take this fight? He claimed that he earned over $24 million in salaries during his NBA career. Why did he take this fight?
Well, he said he wanted to be. He wanted to show the world how big of an athlete he was, and that he was conquering different.
Like Logan just said, there's a massive difference in being an NBA superstar and being a boxer and being a fighter.
I think we'll see the effects of that now. I think because, man, people are still doubting Jake, right? He's always been the underdog. Even after this fight, people are like, oh, he's a retired
hold
NBA
on.
star.
So slow down, because we've been talking about this back and forth, and so if you're gonna don't put the funny voices in. Let me hit the note.
Well, how many times can you discredit the kid before you're like,
Fuck,
that
I
was a
said-
great
no.
knockout?
Me and him have already talked about this morning. We're gonna go into it right now. This is not meant to discredit, take anything away from Jake. It was a great knockout. I don't believe Jake will get the credibility he deserves until he fights someone who and beats someone who offers that level of credibility. As long as he walks into the ring, tells the world, yo, I'm going to knock this person out in the first round, then does it because he knows that these fighters can't hang. They're not fighters. They're scrubs. Goes in, knocks him out, puts on a spectacle. People are like, wow, that was cool. He knocked that guy out. Jake's next fight should be against a fighter. It should be against someone who has some level of fighting capability, some level of ring presence, some level of ability to defend themselves, counterpunch, do anything. Anything.
Honestly, anything.
Listen.
Nate didn't do anything.
Once again, I don't want to discredit.
He ran towards him.
I don't want to.
Please.
I don't want to discredit Jake. I know for a fact he's an incredible fighter. He busts his ass. He's got a great presence in the ring. He knows what he's fucking doing. But when you put a trained fighter in front of a scrub and he knocks him out and everybody goes crazy in the audience and Twitter goes nuts, what the fuck did you expect to happen?
I put after tax, like, bro, we all knew what was gonna fucking happen.
It's just easy.
We all knew it was gonna happen, and it will continue to happen if these athletes are like, nah, I'm different. Again, A. McBroom.
No,
I texted A. McBroom after the fight. I said, because he's been chirping at both of us. I said, you gonna fight the 2-0 Paul or the 0-1 Paul? He sent me a gift that went like this. So you out. You ain't gonna fight in the fucking ring because no one wants to be turned into a meme in the way Nate Robinson was. I do agree with you that people will still attempt to strip Jake of any sort of fighting credibility until he dismantles a fighter.
Not any.
A fighter or someone who's been in the ring multiple times. Not any, but bro, it's Jake Paul. People are gonna chirp no matter what. And so here's the difference. But you don't wanna.
I don't want to look or appear as one of those people. That's not what I'm trying to do. Like I said, he dismantled all 3 fighters, and I think Deji gave him the hardest contest that he's had. and by the way, like
those only Tunchies, dude.
Don't just take anything away from Deji. Deji put on a great fight. That was a great show.
Here's the difference,
But hold on,
Jake. That was amateur beginner Jake, and then
And now he's
some people grow exponentially. He's one of those people.
one of those
You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, I was watching his documentary, and the thing I think that made him great was his growth rate was so fast and never ending.
Right.
Always
Just learning,
improving at a
improving,
much
evolving.
faster than